Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Juliana. This video is going to be about finding the perfect swimsuit for your body type. This video idea actually came about because this brand called Berlook reached out to me and wanted to send me some of their designs. I'm not being paid for my review, but I wanted to check them out and see if there's something that I would recommend to you guys. They did, however, give me a coupon code that you guys can use for 20% off. I'll put the coupon code here, but it's basically Lee20 and it'll give you 20% off of all things on their site. And I thought this video topic might be really good because spring break is already happening for some people or is coming up soon. I also feel like 2024 is flying by. I don't know about you guys, so I definitely want everyone to get a head start on building their summer wardrobe. I'll be doing a try-on later in this video, and I'll be leaving links to each piece in the description just in case you find a design that you really like. But first, let's talk about the different body types and what kind of swimsuits flatter each type best. Please note that this video is going to be recommending bathing suits based on your body type, but I totally get how that's not the only deciding factor. Like, you definitely might have a larger cup size and want more support, or you are generally more conservative and want more coverage in general. It's ultimately up to you and your personal preferences, so truly wear whatever you feel most comfortable in. These tips are just going to be geared towards balancing your proportions and what makes things more conventionally flattering. If you find the advice in this video helpful, but don't really know where to go to buy these types of swimsuits, I've created folders in my LTK for each body type where you can just click on your own body type, and I'll leave the links in the description. And each folder is going to have products that I picked out and would suggest, so you can browse from there. So like I said, everything Berlook or LTK related will all be linked down below. Here are the timestamps for the different body types, but without further ado, let's begin. Okay, let's start with rectangle. This body type is a streamlined silhouette with hips and shoulders of the same width, as well as a less defined waist. This is actually a much easier body type to buy swimsuits for because you can often buy a bikini top and bottom in the same size. To look more curvy in your swimwear, we want to create the illusion of an hourglass figure. And a great way to do this is by choosing a one piece that has cutout sides. It's kind of like those dresses that have black on the sides and make the entire silhouette look curvier. A belted one piece can also add emphasis to the waist and make it look more cinched in. To emphasize your chest and hips, look for bikinis with more ruffles or stronger patterns. This will bring attention to your bust and to your hips, which will again bring that illusion of this hourglass figure. Next, moving on to the apple body type. The apple body type normally has a larger bust, is widest around the midsection, and has slim legs. Since this body type normally has a wider waist, we want to focus on creating definition through our swimsuit. That means things like high-waisted bottoms are really going to be your friend because they help define the waist. As with the rectangle body type, a belted swimsuit can also be great to add definition. Apple body types often have a larger bust, so styles like wrap tops or plunging necklines can really flatter and emphasize the chest. But you can also look for tops with underwiring in case you need more support. Color blocking swimsuits can also be great because they draw the focus away from the waist and break up the silhouette in general. Lastly, vertical lines can be really great because they elongate your figure and overall streamline your silhouette. For an hourglass body type, these individuals normally have a wider bust and hips that are evenly proportioned, as well as a waist that is more narrow. It can actually be hard to find a one piece that fits really well because the waist is so much more narrow than everything else. That's why I would lean more towards two-piece sets, so you don't have to worry about having the swimsuit cinch in certain areas. However, you can still definitely find a one piece that fits you, and honestly, I think hourglass figures look super beautiful in one-piece swimsuits. For this body type, you want to lean into your curves by choosing necklines like sweetheart or scoop neck that really emphasize these lines. Also, focus on having proper cup support with underwiring or a halter top. For an inverted triangle body type, your shoulders are going to be the broadest part of your body with narrow hips and not very much waist definition. Since our top half is a lot larger than our bottom half, we want to find pieces that juxtapose this and balance our proportions. Whether in a one piece or bikini top, one shoulder necklines are really great to help break up the broadness of the shoulders. And depending how extreme your proportions are, you may need to buy your top and bottom in different sizes. So overall, I would recommend two-piece swimsuits for this body type because it just makes it easier to adjust the sizing. For bottoms, add things like ruching, ties, or frills to help bring the attention towards the hips. That way it'll help to bulk up your lower half and balance things out more. And last but not least, we have the Pear body type. This type features a smaller bust and small upper half in general, with a defined waist and wide hips. Like with the inverted triangle, you might have to adjust the sizing between the top and the bottom when you're buying a swimsuit. So I would again definitely recommend two-piece bathing suits that you can buy the top and the bottom separately. Oftentimes one-piece swimsuits can be too baggy on the top and too tight on the bottom. In terms of design, we're basically going to look for the opposite of what we did for the inverted triangle body type. Certain off-the-shoulder tops or tops with shoulder details will really help bring attention to your upper half. Another way to balance your proportions is with a dramatic top and a more plain bottom. Here the eyes are going to be attracted to the color or pattern of the top, which will draw attention away from being solely on the hips. If you can't find sets that achieve this, I would definitely recommend mixing and matching when you shop. And that's something that I really like with Berlook because you buy the top and the bottom separately. So here's my bag of swimsuits. I feel like this is like my loot. So here's the first swimsuit. It's this really cute green halter top design with a racer back. And as you can see, it has this kind of rope detailing. The bottoms are my favorite because they have enough coverage without being too bulky. And the top, I'd say, is a little more skimpy, I guess, but it really doesn't bother me because I have a very small chest. But just keep that in mind if you're someone who is of a bigger cup size. The next one is this super adorable white tie bikini set with this like floral pattern. I hope it's picking up properly on the camera, but I love the design. And I chose this one because I wanted something with ties on the sides because again, that's something that's going to bring attention to the hips and widen your lower half. I thought this wine colored one was super unique because it has these strappy details that again will bring more attention to the hips, and the top is also super cute. It's almost retro. It has a sweetheart neckline, these like removable straps, and a tie in the back. The next one is a bit of a brighter red, and it's definitely more of a classic bikini silhouette. And I mean, I don't think the camera is doing it justice here or in the try-on, but actually has these silver glitters that are super reflective in the sunlight. Last but not least is this black halter top with a keyhole and a tie in the back. The shape of the bottoms on these have got to be my favorite, and I feel like no matter what body type you have, a black bikini is such a staple in your wardrobe. I mean, I've just been playing around with these swimsuits for the past week or so, so I honestly can't say or can't give any feedback onto the long-term durability of these, but they each feel super thick and not plasticky at all, and I'm very excited to share these with you guys. Like every summer in the past, I've always just had one boring bikini, so now I have so many options. And if you're not into two-piece bikinis, don't worry, they also have one-piece bathing suits on their website. Something that's really cool is that their swimsuits are made from 100% recycled fabrics, specifically recycled nylon. So yeah, I definitely check them out, and again, make sure to use my code LEE20 to get 20% off your purchase. So yeah guys, that is all I have for you for this video. Make sure again to check out the folders that I've created in my LTK with recommendations for each body type. Again, I'll have that link also down below. So many links in this video. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok. I like to post a lot of fashion content and outfit inspo on there as well. And if you want to stick around, I'd love for you to subscribe. If you're into how to style things based on your body type, I have a lot of those videos planned in the future. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!